Good morning, everyone. My Yarny family, thank you so much for being here. I've got some wonderful things that I'm working on. I have other things that I want to work on. See this? This is nylon netting. Guess what I'm making with that? Good morning, Samantha. How are you? I'm going to make some scrubbies. Not right now, but I will. Right now, I still have this much to work on my third skein of puzzle yarn. Once I'm done with that, who knows what I'll be doing, but I do want to make scrubbies because everybody loves scrubbies in my family. Scrubbies, dishcloths, and pot holders. So I need to make more of those. I got up at 5:30. About that. How about you? What time did you get up, Samantha? Good morning, Coffee Angel. How are you? She says, good morning, Michelle and Samantha. What are you working on? I'm working on this corner-to-corner afghan using puzzle yarn and a J-hook. Two, three. So how are you doing? And for the record, Samantha, this is my second live today. I did a live earlier this morning, a short one that lasted half an hour. It was for my devotional. Diamond dots right now, but I have a blanket on my knitting needles. Wonderful. I haven't even attempted diamond dots yet. Diamond painting. I haven't even attempted it. I figured I've got enough craft stuff all over the place. I don't need more. I'm going to stick with yarn crafts, knitting and crochet. I do knit a little bit, but not very much because I don't knit well. It takes me a long time to knit anything. About a week to make a dishcloth. You hit 500 subscribers, Samantha? That's wonderful. Congratulations. That's huge. I'm just learning to knit. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not very good at knitting. Coffee Angel says, that's great, Samantha. That is wonderful. So I want to let some people know that I'm live. So what are you working on, Samantha? And you're working on diamond dots. Cool. I did start some beads and doing stitch markers and earrings. I'm not very good at earrings yet, but I have done some stitch markers. Yay, Samantha's back. What are you working on, Samantha? I woke up with 500 family members. That is wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. What time did you get up, Samantha? And Coffee Angel, what are your plans today? Both of you. The same project, the cottage core mosaic blanket and Granny Square's blanket. Oh, you added a single crochet blanket to the mix. Wow, wonderful. I'm just working on projects that I have going on right now. Oh, you got up at 7:30 your time, which was 8:30 my time. Wonderful. I'm gonna see how far this little bit of yarn gets me. I've got it in my yarn bowl here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, you're doing your day program today. Cool. That's awesome. Hope you have fun there. What do you do in your day program? You're just waiting for your mom to wake up, then I have floors to mop. Okay. Hi, Cricket. How are you? She says, good morning, Michelle and everyone. Hope your day is a good one. So far it is. I wanted to let you all know that Peppermint Stitches is out of the hospital, and she is in a rehab center right now. Good morning, Angela. How are you? I am working on my corner to corner blanket. I've got a little bit of yarn left, and then I will measure it. Samantha says hi to Angela and Cricket. my husband went to help some guys at work, or not at work, but at the lodge pack up. They got to move. So they need to pack up some stuff. And Coffee Angel says, I take care of my mother after she had her strokes. Well, that is very admirable of you. Samantha says, how did you sleep last night? I slept pretty well. How about you? You're nice and young. I'm sure you slept great. Angela says, good morning, Samantha and Coffee Angel Crafts and Cricket. Samantha slept well. Good. I'm glad to hear it. So I can't wait to get this done. I love to finish projects, but I'm not good at finishing them. But I love the feeling of having a finished project. If that makes any sense. Cricket says that is good news. Hello, Samantha, Angela, Coffee Angel. Coffee Angel says, hello, Cricket and Angela. So what's everybody doing today? I'm working on crafts, projects. I started a hat. Bag of Days hats are kind of big on me. So either that or I crochet too tight or too loose. So I'm making it smaller. And I'm hoping it turns out all right. Angela says, had smoke detectors start beeping at 2 a.m., so had to find batteries to change it out. Thank goodness for my 14-year-old who I woke up and he helped me out. That's wonderful. Yeah, our smoke detector went out over the weekend. My son-in-law was cooking. And of course, things start smoking, and he's tall enough that he doesn't need a ladder. He's 6'3". So, and my daughter says, I think this is every Christmas. It never fails. It's not Christmas unless the smoke detector goes off. Except last year he didn't cook. They were at my mother's for Christmas last year. Cricket said, gonna start some kind of project today, just don't know what yet. Well, I'm finishing projects, or working on already existing projects. Angela says, fixing breakfast now. Cool. Gonna try to finish up my last sleeve for my cardigan and put it together. Have some shopping to do too. What do you need to shop for? Groceries? Starting in January, the taxes, food tax should come off. Angela says, I have to now go get some 9-volt batteries. That's what mine take. Mine too, Angela. So yeah, we need to go get some 9-volt batteries. It's always good to have batteries on hand. Cricket says, first thing is I have to go renew my driver's license. My birthday is the 2nd of January. Okay. Alrighty, Cricket. Wow. I do not like going to the Department of Motor Vehicles. Always takes so long, and you gotta wait there, and you feel like you're. What did you say about taxes in Kansas? I missed that. On Twitter, it said food tax will be cut off. We will no longer be taxed on food starting January 1st. I just read a headline. I didn't read the whole thing. It may say something else after that. Okay. Now it says, yeah, Cricket says, yeah, they expire on my birthday. Yeah, driver's licenses expire on your birthday. Here too. Angela says, yes, groceries, Aldi's and the Walmart. Mm-hmm. And Cricket says, I don't like it either, Michelle. Yeah, my daughter was so mad she couldn't go on her birthday when she turned 21. So she had to get a license that said she was under 21. So she had to go back a month later when she could and say, hey, I went and got my license renewed, but I was under 21. Now I'm over 21. And Angela says, interesting. We'll need to look into it. Yes. Hi, Enid. How are you? Samantha says, hi, Inherited. Cricket says, I don't like what they're doing to women at the driver's place. You have to show so much documentation. If you've ever been married and divorced, and then your new marriage license. I don't know about that. Cricket says you have to show this to get the new government license so you can get into government facilities. Well, I got one with had to go get a star put on my thing by showing them my proof of something or other. And that was not for just women, because I've never brought my license or my marriage license to the DMV. Coffee Angel Craft says, hello, Inherited. Enid says, hi, Samantha. Enid says, what'd you get for Christmas, Michelle? This was the only crafty thing I got for Christmas. Tulip hooks. The J is on I'm crocheting with it. But it's got a nice pair of scissors, very sharp. Yay. I showed my daughter her old bedroom, which I overtook for my yarn room. She says, I am so glad we didn't buy you yarn. That is one thing you don't need. I don't. Look at these scissors. They work so well. I haven't cut anything with them yet, and I don't want to cut anything that I have right here. But they work really well, and I got some stitch markers, a tapestry needle, a small one, and a larger one for yarn. And that came in this kit also, in the zippered portion. Yep, Japanese quality. Cool. Cricket says, I don't have anything left. Other than that, I got stuff for my Instant Pot. I got an accessories kit, which is a 25-piece accessories kit, and I got this and an electric can opener, which I requested. Hi, Carol. And then I got those were from my daughter-in-law and son. And then I got the tulip hooks, and let's see, I got a hair dryer that styles your hair, so it's got different attachments, and a vanity mirror that it's on a stand and it swivels, and one side is normal. It's lighted, by the way, and the other side is magnified. So that's what I got. Okay. I don't have anything left over from my first marriage except my divorce papers. They wanted my marriage license from my first marriage, so I couldn't get a government stamp to fly on a plane. Angela says, my license doesn't expire until 2025, and I'm going through divorce. Wonder if I have to change it if I don't change my name or address. We'll need to check into that. Mine is government compliant. Carol says, good morning, sweet Michelle and all my friends. Good morning, Carol. It's so good to have you here. Samantha says, hi, Carol. Enid says, I divorced my mistake so long ago, it doesn't matter anymore. I've been remarried to my upgrade for almost 13 years. I don't drive, though, just ID, which I never bothered to renew, LOL. Cricket says, I think it's discriminatory towards women because men don't change their names, and how many women actually keep their own marriage license after a bad marriage, right? Or divorce that happens. Enid says, I kept my divorce decree for a long time. Might still have it in a file somewhere. I had no property nor children with the mistake, so it's basically irrelevant now. All right, so that's how you referred to him, huh? Your mistake? Cricket says, if you have documentation of who you are now, that should be enough. What about all these people that may marry 4 or 5 times, they're not going to have all that stuff. Enid says, I have social security number, ID, insurance cards, bank card, etc. all in my married name. Mm-hmm. Cricket says, inherited stitches. I took my social security card, my birth certificate, my baptismal records, my new marriage license, and my divorce papers from my first husband, and it wasn't good enough to be stamped. Holy cow. Wow. Yes, a catastrophic tactical mistake. The heck, Cricket? You all are funny. But yeah, I got my tulip hooks for Christmas. There was a lady that was in the service there trying to get her license, but she had been married overseas a couple different times and couldn't get a driver's license with stamp to travel. And Enid says, your tulip hooks are beautiful, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of like them a lot. I'm kind of having a feeling that I won't use the smaller hooks very much. And it only goes up to a J. I wish they had larger sizes in the tulip hooks. Enid says, I think that set is missing one of the sizes mine was. You should consider buying it as there is a space for it in there. This one is the J hook. And I've got it out because I'm using it. It's the 6mm. Enid's also cut the thing out of the packaging that has a table of the sizes in metric, imperial, etc. Put it in the little pouch inside. What are you talking about? Cut it out of what? Cricket says, good morning, Carol. Enid says, maybe it's the gray set that has an empty spot for a size. Angela says, my go-to is a J hook. That's what size this one is. 6mm. Size 10, 6mm. The box it came in had, oh! You can translate from Japanese, whatever that word is. And it says, or maybe it's the gray set that has the strange sizing, I forget. It says 10/0.00 6mm, 6.00 mm. And then it says tulip. I need to go. Mom is ready to meet the day. Take care and blessings. God bless you, Coffee Angel Crafts. Have a great day. Enid says, bye, Angel. Angela says, blessings, Coffee Angel Crafts. So, Carol, what are you working on? I've got more people than thumbs right now. And Cricket says, a great day. How do you like working with those hooks, Michelle? They're very nice. Enid says, I have my cheap coffee. Well, we've got Sumatra, Mendelheim, I think it's Sumatra, Mendel, I don't remember what it's called. Enid says, I love tulip hooks. I hunger for the real red set. Even though I have a few of them piecemeal. Huh. I didn't know they had a red set, but I like the pink set. And I think I'll be happy with this set. I don't need any more tulip hooks. Folgers breakfast blend here. I can't drink Folgers. It's too acidic for me. Enid says the red hooks are nice for the eyes, not so shiny. I'll have to look it up. That's the beauty of the internet. You can look stuff up. You don't have to go to a library. I was thinking about that the other day, and I'll be right back. I see what you mean. That part, right? That's the part you're talking about, Enid. Okay. Enid says, I use instant coffee with mocha coffee creamer and a packet of Swiss Miss. That's no longer coffee. Cricket says, my brother told me to put a little bit of salt when you're perking it and it'll take the bitter out. Really? That's interesting. Enid says, no, wait, it's peppermint coffee creamer. Sorry, no worries. Yeah, so this is what you're talking about. Great value caramel coffee with peppermint creamer here. Woohoo! I use French vanilla coffee mate creamer. Cricket says, my son does that with coffee too. He puts hot chocolate in it and calls it caffee. Enid says, although the table was smaller or a different shape before, I think. Okay. Enid says, it's my cheap peppermint mocha. Angela says, I only make my Swiss Miss with coffee. I call it a cafe mocha. Cool. Enid's hugging Angela. So this was a good gift, a very good gift. And I had no need for more yarn. But I've got another giveaway coming up soon when I reach 600 subscribers. I'm not there yet. Angela says, you are getting close, hoping that happens for you soon. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know when that'll happen. My phone keeps buzzing, but it's not a text. Huh. Enid says, I finally got a hands-free phone stand thing. Cool. Hope to show how to do some stuff for my channel. It's arriving Thursday. Woohoo! That's cool. I bought a document camera, which is it's one of those that plugs into the computer, and it points down. Classrooms have them. You put something under it and you have it facing you, and the document camera's in front of you, but it shows the picture the correct direction. So that's cool. And I do have a hands-free one that holds my phone. And I could, switch it easy from you seeing my face to you seeing what I'm working on. I've got one of those too, but I'm not very good at using that. Yeah. So I like my document camera to show you things that I'm working on the table. Like when I do book reviews and stuff or tutorials. So I'm pretty excited with what we've got going on. I'm hoping to get more of this done. My Casablanca, the next kit, is on its way. I don't know when I'm going to get it. But I've got some packages coming in the mail today. I get a notification of everything that's coming through the U.S. Postal Service. And I've got a couple things coming from through Pirate Ship. So, and I know my mom doesn't send that way, so it's from different people. and I'm not sure what it's going to be. I know I won something from someone's live. Maybe it was stitch markers or something. Hi, Mary. How are you? Just popping in to say hi. Finished my corner to corner yesterday with border. It came in at 56 by 70 inches. That's a good size. Very good size, Mary. LOL, the name of that shipping company cracks me up. This is my corner to corner. I don't know if I'm going to do a border on it. I don't know how big I'm going to make it either. So I've only been enlarging it so far. I haven't started decreasing. And Angela says, I've got a couple of packages coming from Amazon. Cool. So what are you getting? Anything crafty? I still love how that puzzle yarn is working up. Love the colors in it. Thank you. I like it too. The colorist crossword. You can buy this at Walmart. And yes, I love the neutral colors. It's something my husband won't mind wrapping up in. Enid says some people don't seem to like puzzle yarn, and I am not certain why. Mary says I did mine in solitaire, 67 by 54 blocks. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Enid says, that is gorgeous, Michelle. Thank you. Angela says, nope. A mountable 8-port surge protector to put behind your wall-mounted TV. So I want to hide all the cords. It will be nice once all the things are hidden. I am not good with technology, electronics. So I don't watch any of this on my TV, my phone, I don't watch any of it on the TV because I'm not certain how to do it. And our TV is in the basement, and I don't go down to watch TV very often. So, Carol, are you still here? Cricket says, I have 2 large skeins of a yarn called Rainbow, and it's 100% acrylic. 610 millimeter. It's really soft, and I don't know what to make with it. Huh. Two large skeins. Who makes that rainbow yarn? Because the only rainbow skeins I've seen are about that big. I gave 2 to my daughter. She's going to try to learn how to crochet. I gave her hooks last year or the year before. And her husband loves all the crocheted stuff. So she wants to learn so she could make him a hat. My kids have gaming equipment that I want hidden. Ah, I see. Mary says I used almost 8 skeins with an eye hook, 5.5. Cool. Well, I'm using a J hook on mine. Enid says, wow, 8 skeins? So far, I've used 3 of these for this. But Mary's is large. Her Afghan is large. What is it, 56 by 70 with the border? It says Gina on it, never seen it before. Very pretty colors in it. Huh. Made in Turkey. How about a hat and scarf set or a cowl? Or mitts, fingerless gloves. Mary said, yes, I made it a rectangle. Yep. And you did all smaller pieces, right? And then you attached them? Because mine is just, I'm making it larger. It's a big triangle right now. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it a rectangle because I want it to be a rectangle, but I'm not very good at this. I did a scarf in the corner to corner pattern before, but I've never made anything really big with it. Oh, it was one piece. Okay. I thought you said 67 by 54 blocks. Okay, Cricket says, I was wondering if there'd be enough there to put another color around it and maybe make a baby blanket because it is so soft and pretty. That would look beautiful, Cricket. As long as you can find a yarn that is as soft as that in a solid color. Maybe one of the colors that's in that rainbow yarn would be nice, very nice. Enid says, I've done a few scarves in corner to corner too. Cool. And Mary says, increase on one side and decrease on the other. Yeah, and you know, the part I had trouble with is I would get them confused. Which side is increase, which side is decrease? Enid says, use a marker. I've tried that too. I got it eventually, but you know, it's just. Mary says I had to watch a few videos. Yeah, I think that's what I'll have to do. Did you all see my lamb? I finished it Christmas morning by putting the tail on. Isn't he so cute? My little lamb. This came in a kit. It came with a crochet hook, a yarn needle. Both were plastic, so I didn't use them. But it came with all the yarn I need, the fiber fill, and some stuff to make the eyes and nose, mouth. It's by Loops and Threads. I bought it at Michael's, and it was the price on it was $12, which, I mean, I wouldn't have bought it if it were that. I got the kit for $3. This was last year, I think, just after Christmas. I got a $60 gift certificate for Michael's for Christmas last year from my son and daughter-in-law. So I went and I bought thick yarn, the 6-weight yarn that I'm using a lot to make hats right now. I'll put an index card, attach an index card to the side that says increase. And I'll put it on that side and the other side put decrease. I've got to have it clear in my head, because otherwise, if I see a stitch marker, I'll say, does that mean increase or decrease? But another thing I'm wanting to do, I bought some of this nylon netting and I cut it in strips. I gotta wrap it up and I want to make scrubbies, because I haven't made any in several months, since like the spring. And everybody loves scrubbies, right? So I've got some green, I've got the white here, and I'm gonna have more too. I've got other colors. Absolutely. Yes, we all love scrubbies. So those are my projects right now until my Annie's kit comes in for the Casablanca Afghan. Mary says that's one thing I haven't tried yet. Wow. There's a good pattern tutorial by Tiffany Hansen. I love hers. And I try to use the stuff that's you buy by the yard and you cut it, because it's better than the tool that comes in a roll. it's more scratchy. And Tiffany Hansen says buy 1 yard, and you end up using, like, 1 yard will give you about one scrubby. If you cut it up into 1-inch pieces, 1-inch or 1.5-inch strips. And I like buying a bunch. I buy like 10 yards, and then I cut it that way. I fold it in half and half and half. And so then I cut a lot of layers all at once. And it's one straight piece rather than with a bunch of knots in the middle. So that's my trick, my way of doing them better. So, but then I've got my Instant Pot cookbook, and there are a lot of recipes in here that I would like to try. And there are some in the beginning that are super simple to try. So, basic and simple recipes. So I think someday I'm going to try doing a cooking one on using the Instant Pot. Angela says there is a way you can cut a flat piece in one long strip with no knots. You just have a few squared corners, but with scrubbies it wouldn't matter. Yep, you cut all along the outside 1 inch, and then you do like a swirly, like one of those staircase type things that go around, and then they narrow, and yeah. It's also a trick you can do with a piece of paper and cut it so you can walk right through it. It's also a trick you can do with a piece of paper and cut it so you can walk right through it. I don't understand, Angela, what that meant. How you can walk right through a piece of paper. Unless you meant to say something else. I have a 3-quart and a 6-quart Instapot and an 8-quart Elite. I use them all the time. That's wonderful. I have an 8-quart. Well, the Instant Pot Pro 10. My vacuum cleaner got stuck. What is everyone going to do for New Year's? Well, we're going to a Christmas or a New Year's party at the shrine Saturday night. Cricket says, I love my crock pot, opens up time for me to crochet. Yep. Yes, it does. I got the same type of Instant Pot that my son and daughter-in-law have. And when we went to see them, we saw them at work. They are busy people during the week. So she cooks like 10 pounds of chicken every Sunday morning in the Instant Pot. Then she divides it up into 15 like packed lunches, kit things to put food in for the week for my son. 15. He eats 3 of them a day. So between that and she does French fries, she cuts up potatoes into like home fries size and she bakes them in the oven. And she divides those all in there. And then she puts broccoli in all 15. And my son brings 3 of those to work every day during the week. Okay, Mary says, watch the Mummers Parade. I don't know what the Mummers Parade is, but is that New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, Mary? Angela says, I will send you the link for the magic trick of walking through a piece of paper. Thank you. I appreciate that, Angela. So I am very excited to be, we've got a lot going on. And I am very excited about it all. I am going to, there's a lot of great recipes in here. The thing with the back, it tells you has all the recipes in order, but it doesn't tell you like divide them up into what they are. So like if you want to look up quesadillas, you can't look in the back and find quesadillas. But yet there are quesadillas in here because there's quesadillas on the cover. So Cricket says, I'm 61 years old and I've only went out one time for New Year's Eve and it was very boring. So I've never been out to celebrate on a New Year's Eve and had fun. Well, I don't usually. Normally we watch the ball drop in New York, which is an hour ahead of us. We kiss and Casey and I kiss, say Happy New Year, and we go to bed. So that's our normal tradition. Okay, so the parade is during the day, it's New Year's Day. It's a Philly tradition. They all wear beautiful costumes. Cool. Mary says, I'm almost 76, so I will be in bed by 10. Cool. Good morning, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. How are you? She says, hi, Michelle and everyone. Sharing you out and smashing the thumbs up. Thank you so much, Hillbilly Ranch. I forgot your name, but I watch you. I watch so many people, I get confused with names, which is why I put my name in my title. So everybody knows my name is Michelle. And I crochet in Kansas. But my husband says that's wrong because I crochet everywhere. Cricket says, I sit and watch the ball and drink tea or coffee and then go to bed. That's usually what I drink, what I do. But this year we're going out to the Christmas Eve party at the shrine. Cricket says, hello, Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. And Carol says, I'm back. Woohoo! I've been asking you questions and you haven't answered because I didn't realize you were gone. I've got my Instant Pot cookbook, which is awesome. No pictures in it though. But they seem easy enough to make. So I'm kind of excited about it. Are you here? What are you working on, Carol? Carol says, I love my Instapot. I've got one that looks kind of like this one. It's a big one, Instant Pot Pro off of Amazon. It's like a 10 quart, 8 or 10 quart. What are you doing for Christmas, Carol? Or for New Year's Eve? Are you going to go out and celebrate or are you staying home? Cricket says, Carol, I seen all those things you made for the teachers for Christmas. Beautiful job. She does beautiful work. Carol does amazing. And our New Year's Eve is at home watching the ball drop if we can stay awake. Yeah, same with us. Usually we'll watch it in New York, the ball drop in New York, and we're an hour behind. So when the ball drops, we say Happy New Year and we wish each other Happy New Year, give my husband a kiss and go to bed. Carol says, thanks so much, Cricket. They loved everything. I bet they did. That's amazing. Carol says, we are going to a New Year's Day gathering. Oh, New Year's Day. Cool. Cricket says, anymore, it's safer to stay home. I agree with that, and we may not make it to midnight, but we're going to go to it for a while anyway. Maybe go have dinner there, a late, like 7 o'clock dinner, and socialize with our friends, other Masons and their wives or girlfriends. I agree, Cricket. It's safer to stay home. It's safer to be home at night. Around here, there was a shooting this morning here in where I live. Well, got to go shopping. Have a great day, says Angela. Hugs to all. Hope to catch you again. Well, have a great day, Angela. Hope everything goes well. You find all that you're looking for and you stay safe on the roads. I don't know about how people drive out there, but here, everybody who's been like home all year round, they come out at Christmas time. So Cricket says, not to sound like I'm down on New Year's, but my sister and them went to a New Year's gathering last year. Somebody started shooting a gun and 2 people were injured. Wow. Holy cow. Enid says, I worry more about intoxicated drivers and people out their gourds on meth and such. Well, the meth heads here, they talk to themselves. They do obscene gestures while walking down the street and they're yelling at nothing. Wow. Cricket says in Toledo, there's shootings every single day. It's a good day if there isn't one, but that never happens. Wow. I live just on the outskirts of Toledo, but I have 2 sons that live in Toledo, and I worry for them. Wow. Yep. There's shootings here too. We live on the outskirts of that, though. Enid says the seriously weird weirdos come out after dark. That's why I don't go out at night. However, the city fireworks have a lot of cops watching over it, so I am not too worried about that. Well, that's good. Enid says, meth addicts are inherently dangerous. Do not underestimate them. They will do anything and everything to get another fix. Meth makes them fearless and aggressive. My best friend in Connecticut, she is a drug and rehab counselor. I am so proud of her. She has done extremely well for herself. And she's always going to college, it seems. And so she can tell me all about that too. But yeah, there's so many home invasions now too on elderly, and they just want money for their meth and other drugs, and they'll kill you for it. Wow. Says Cricket. Wow. Enid says, I used to live in a very bad area. There were incidents. I'm so sorry. Carol says, our smoker froze up on Christmas Day, so we cooked our pork butt in the Instant Pot. It turned out great. Awesome. That's wonderful. Enid says, I was menaced by a man on meth that outclassed me in height and weight at the time. It was like 11 p.m. or later. It was terrifying. I was followed another time. Oh, wow, Enid, I'm sorry. I've never gotten that close to them. So, Enid says, I'm tough, don't worry. All righty. So yeah, someday I'm going to, when I get a little more comfortable with my Instapot, I will show you how I make certain dishes in the Instant Pot. I've got a big thing that looks like this. It's bigger than this though. It's like they call it an Instant Pot Pro on Amazon. I now have a new friend that goes with me everywhere after I was approached, and she protects me very well. Well, that's cool, Cricket. Enid says, I used to take public transit. Some shenanigans were inevitable. Mary says, so scary. Carol says, I went to Hobby Lobby and Michael's for Christmas clearance. I got some good deals, no yarn. Enid says, I carry pepper gel. No yarn. What sorcery is this? Cricket, is it a 9mm, your new friend? 38 special. My husband and I go shooting sometimes. I don't do well with shotguns because they're long, and I have trouble with my eyes too. But I can look through and line up the dot with where it needs to go. So and and so when we go to the shooting range, I outshoot my husband. Her name is Tootsie, and if she goes down, Miss Betsy won't, says Cricket. Okay, I'm getting confused here. Her name is Tootsie. So who's Miss Betsy? Are you Miss Betsy? Cricket? Enid says, I used to do archery in my 20s, LOL. Well, that's cool, Enid. I'm guessing Cricket has 2 handguns? Or maybe one is a taser. My daughter was very nervous at school, worried about, we bought her pepper spray, and we did buy her a taser too to take to college. I guess 3 girls got raped the first year she was there, the first semester. Cricket is packing heat. Yeah, so we We said if you have to go to the library to study at night, take the taser and the pepper spray. The taser is also a flashlight. Oh, okay. She's a boxer bull mastiff mix is Tootsie, and Betsy is a gun. Okay, now I understand. Enid says, my aunt's husband never goes anywhere without a concealed handgun and a knife. Okay, Carol said, be right back. My husband he's ever since he was a kid, he carries one of those folding knives in his pocket. I have a 95-pound Labrador Retriever, black with tan coonhound. Black and tan coonhound. He is not aggressive, but he doesn't approve of duty heads. Yeah, Jennifer, she had to put her dog down. Her dog was 16 years old. But when she was like a teenager, she would take him for walks. She was meeting a boy, and we told her to take the dog with her. And the dog saw that guy, and he was right in between the two of them. He would not let him near her. Cricket says, I have a gun card, I'm legal. I also have a steering wheel club and spray in my truck. What's a steering wheel club other than a driver's license? Enid says, dang, remind me not to annoy you, Cricket. Well, she lives in Ohio and you live in Colorado. So, I mean, even if you annoy each other on the internet, it's not like she's going to come pounding on your door because you live right down the street. I only had to pull my Bessie once on a crackhead in downtown Toledo. Wow. Cricket. Wow. Sorry. Enid says, I don't know. I can annoy someone. Oh, you're funny. I can annoy someone from afar, I think. Enid says, shiver, drug addicts trigger my PTSD, something fierce. Yeah, I can imagine. Cricket says, it locks your steering wheel so your vehicle can't get stolen or won't get stolen. Well, cool. Enid says, yes, I remember my parental unit using a steering wheel lock in Vancouver long ago. And Cricket says he ran like he stole something when he seen Bessie. Uh-huh. Yeah. I was looking at this. I don't think it's very informative. But just this little square here would work fit in there, the pocket. I can do that. My dog stares at annoying people at the door and his hackles go up and he growls and they run away. I find this to be very funny. He has very long floppy ears and his favorite things are sleep and food. You know, when Jack lived here, before my daughter went off to college, Jack, he loved people. He loved most people. But one day, hey there, Revant, how are you? Thought to stop before I go to bed. Okay, well, welcome. I'm so glad you came. We're talking about defending ourselves and our dogs and how we have to be careful of, the drug addicts in the area and stuff. Enid says, a long time ago, the roofer came back to do some finishing touches, but didn't tell us he was coming back. It was summertime, so my dog was outside sleeping in the sunshine. All of a sudden, good topic. I have seen people in India stealing our dogs. Carol says she's back. Our dog went nuts, barking and such, so I came running. Then I noticed the guys on the roof. Cricket said, Tootsie is huge and intimidating, but she is so sweet. Yeah, well, our dog liked most people, but Jennifer would have her best friend come over and her father would bring her. Our dog couldn't stand her father. He would growl something fierce at him. Enid says, I put Bruce inside so he wouldn't bother the roofer. Yeah. And Revant says, Bruce is a good dog. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so is Tootsie. Jack was a good dog too. He got old. When he was 16 years old, he was almost totally blind, completely deaf, and he was getting dementia. Couldn't control his body anymore. Enid says Cricket says she looks like a mountain lion. Wow. No wonder why she's scary looking. Enid says, laugh out loud, my dog growled at my mother-in-law. She is really not right in the head. Bruce was like 1 year old, maybe. I about died laughing. It was a low, quiet growl. Ravan says 16 years. Wow. Why dogs in India only live up to 4 or 5 years at maximum? Wow. Cricket says nowadays, I think a lot of senior citizens should have dogs if they live alone, especially in our area. Might not be a bad idea, Cricket. Might not be a bad idea at all. My neighbor thought she was a mountain lion. Well, my dogs usually live to be 14, says Enid. My cat is 12 or so. Cool. My son and daughter-in-law my daughter-in-law brought them to the marriage. She had 2 dogs, and her parents were keeping them until they bought a house. But they bought a house in the spring, and her parents went down in the summer with the dogs, and so there's one that's like 11 or 12 years old, and there's one that's 7 or 8 years old. And then, and those are big golden retrievers. And then they got a kitten last year in the apartment. They were able to have a kitten. And so they got the kitten and the 2 big dogs, or the kitten is now full size. She's over 1 year old, so. Cricket says she was less than 1 year old then at 90 pounds. Wow. Ravan says, I guess good dog breeds have a longer lifespan, but have a lot of health issues. Yep. Enid says, I don't know if Bruce will live to be 14. He is the biggest dog I have ever had. Big dogs usually die younger than smaller dogs. Ravan says, we raise the local variety. Cricket says, and of course, I can't forget my little man. His name is Mushu, and he's a Shih Tzu. Cool. Enid says, I want a Bichon Frise next. LOL. Frise is curly. Ravan says, cats are magic. They may outlive us all. Enid says, my cat friend is 14 apparently, but I haven't seen him in a while. He belongs to some neighbors. I call my cat friend Todd. Or is it Toad? Carol says, my puppy Timmy is a Bichon. Cool. Todd. Okay, Todd. Cute, Carol. My daughter and son-in-law have a cat. Well, he brought the cat into the relationship, so the cat's about 7 years old now. Todd is abbreviation for the Orange Devil. Ah, my cat hates him. Crickets. Oh, we have feral burn kitties. Bam. Enid says she sits in a window hissing and growling at him. Mary says, does anyone watch Penny the Cat on YouTube? No, I didn't know that was a thing. Mary? Yes, I follow the Penny the Cat, says Revant. Huh. Apparently, Todd's real name is Reno, but I don't like that name. It doesn't suit him. Well, okay. In your opinion, it doesn't. Mary says, wait, the only hissing sounds I get here are cobras hiding in my shoes. Oh no. Mary says, I love Penny. Enid's like, what? India? I know Todd's personality. Okay. Cricket says, Star, I would be running, and then running some more. Star says, yep, stitches. Enid's like, cobras? Ravanta's laugh out loud, Cricket. Yes, cobras. We just have garter snakes here, no venomous, not dangerous to humans. And I mean, there's rattlesnakes, but way out in the plains and not in my neighborhood. Ravant says we check our shoes every time before wearing them. Wow. Enid says, holy cats, that's crazy. Cobras. Yeah, I don't think we'll be moving to India. If you step on a cobra, it will chase you. Have you been chased by a cobra? Ravant. Enid says, do you have some kind of tool to keep snakes out of your shoes? Cricket says that would be one time Bessie would be coming out of the holster. Don't like no snakes. No how, no way, not even garters. Ravant says yes, many times. Wow. Enid says, am not scared of snakes, but that would scare me. Enid says, I'm scared of mice. LOL. Garter snakes eat baby mice. They're my friends. Uh-huh. Yep. I'd rather run up against the bear, says Cricket. Oh, no, 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 no. Enid says, I detected the presence of a mouse downstairs and freaked out. I keep telling my cat to go get it. If you feed it, they don't need to go feed on the kill for their food. Enid says, not me. Bears, moose, elk are dangerous. Uh-huh. We were about 10 feet away from a moose up in Alaska. If you don't bother them, they don't bother you. Ribbon says, I just throw my shoes up in the air, little on a plain ground. The cobras come out and go their way. Wow, holy cow. Cricket says, sore snakes, I'm petrified of them things. Enid says, my cat is a mouse assassin. She learned to hunt mice when she was 10. She loves eating them. Oh, cool. Ravan says you could go to jail if you injure or kill a cobra. It's a goddess here. Oh no. Cricket says I'd be in prison then. Enid says, whoa, that's interesting, Star. Are they endangered? Star says, laugh out loud, Cricket, yes. Enid says, is it illegal to harm an Indian elephant? Cricket says, I'd be throwing everything up in the air as I'm running. Star says, not endangered, sacred. They're holy. Enid says, interesting. I'm rather fond of reptiles. Even cobras? Ravan says, elephant is a god too, actually a strong son of God for Hindus here. Enid says, I am not going to go hug a crocodile or alligator. I would hope not, Enid. Extreme fan of elephants. Cool. Ravan says, and I am a Christian, so if I do anything that's against an elephant or cobra, I would spend more time in jail than a Hindu. I see. And Enid says, sure, a cobra is a native species in its range, probably beneficial, Just don't mess with them. Enid says, my favorite are African elephants, but I like them all. Cricket says, when I was in South Dakota this past summer, I was tearing out some carpet for my son. I reached under to pull out the padding, and a garter snake crawled across my hand. I ran and ran after, screaming. I think the neighbors thought the Ohio woman was crazy. Yeah. I will let you admire my little guy here. It won't work. There he is. And I'll be right back. Had to take a break. Wait, there's a native species. Wait, okay, I missed a bunch. Oh, the lamb, his hair. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta scroll up because I missed a lot while I was gone. Okay, I think then, okay. Ravan says, but I can ride an elephant. It's 10 rupees for a ride here. Only the tamed ones. The wild ones just come into my garden, eat whatever they want, and leave, especially my banana trees. Ooh, the lamb, his hair hasn't grown yet. Enid says, ooh, you're so lucky. They come right into your yard. Stitches, the Asian elephants are way smaller than African elephants, shorter than an Indian camel. Enid says, I know wild elephants are dangerous, but that's super cool. Interesting. Wait, there's a native species of camel in India? I didn't know that either. Enid says, are peafowl native to India? Ravan says, yes, in summers. The mango season has mangoes everywhere. It's a feast for the elephants. Wow. Cricket says, I rode on an elephant once at a circus. Cool. I've never ridden an elephant or a camel. I've ridden a horse. I don't care for it. I'd rather keep my feet on the ground. That's interesting, though, that you got to ride an elephant. Enid's amazed at having elephants come into your yard. Wow, Cricket. Says Revant. I also love tigers, says Enid. Tigers I love their sleekness of their bodies. I love their stripes and stuff. Don't get me near one. Revant says peacock is our national bird. Here it's the bald eagle. Is our national bird. Cricket says, I heard that rats are sacred in India too. Are they? Enid laughed. Revant says there is a tiger nearby. We got a warning last night to be on the lookout. All dogs are inside the houses now. Well, cool. Yes, Cricket, rats got a temple. Humans go to that temple and eat and drink with them. Wow. Enid says, oh, yeah, tigers are pretty dangerous. Yep. Cricket says, Star, I would be moving out of India. Enid says, I like rats, LOL. I know I am a total weirdo. I have ridden horses a few times. One tried to kill me, LOL. Ravan says, Cricket, living here is an adventure. Enid says, I am scared of mice, but rats don't bother me. You are a weirdo. I mean, to me, they both scurry around. They both bother me. Enid asks, how big are spiders there, Star? Really big spiders get my heart pounding. Yeah. Cricket says, I would not go on that adventure. No way, no how. Walking through Toledo is bad enough, right? Enid says, rats are intelligent and rats are excellent mothers. They're also somewhat fastidious. Excellent mothers. Okay. Ravan says, mice are sketchy, LOL. You can see a rat trying to attack you. You could just kick it back. But mice, they crawl into your pants. Yeah. Cricket says, I have a saying that if you can't hang with the hound dogs, stay on the porch with a beagle. So I'm going to stay on my porch with the poodles. I'm chicken. I ain't going on any adventure in India. And Ravon says, some beautiful spiders are here, Stitches. Not that big. Cricket says, don't rats carry the plague? What plague are you talking about, Cricket? Ravon says, Cricket, LOL. Enid says, no, it's fleas that carry plague. I turned up the heat because it was like 62 degrees in here. I.e., parasites that live on some rodent species, even prairie dogs. Wow. We got these little wall heaters that plug right into an outlet. It's not quite big enough to warm up the house, but if you're sitting at a desk or something, it's good to keep you warm there where you're at. It's good to warm up small rooms too, like a bathroom or the laundry room. So I turned it on. I got a text. Okay. Sorry about that. Walk through paper trick. I'll have to check that out later. Enid says, eek, mice scare me. One was on the counter in my kitchen and I screamed like a banshee. Me and the mouse locked eyes. I guess it was hilarious. It would be. I wonder if they can vaccinate rat populations through their food. And it says humans are the ultimate disease vector. All those flu and cold viruses and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my job is to keep myself as healthy as I can. So I eat garlic every day. Enid says, my brain isn't working, but I thought they were treating deer through bait food for some disease that I can't remember. Cricket says, let's put this in the perspective. Cats eat rats and mice, snakes can eat a cat. Snakes can eat a cat, rats and mice, spiders. I would solve the problem. I'd find something that are ate the snakes after they ate all the rest. Sounds good to me. But cobras are, you can't kill the cobras. Well, the last time I saw a few hundreds of rats, they were eating the face of a homeless man. Ooh, that is gross. Oh man, that is terrible. Enid says, was he dead? I would think so. Carol says it's like the old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. Cricket says, you got it, Carol. Enid says, I hope, God, I hope so. I hope he was dead. So Carol asked, what's everyone having for lunch after we're talking about all this gory stuff? I don't know. Maybe I'll try something in my Instant Pot. Try one of these recipes. I had a great breakfast. I had a piece of pie. LOL, Carol, LOL, not homeless man face, that's for certain. Ravan says, yep, we found it very hard to shake them all off. No, he wasn't. He was not dead. He was taken to the hospital. He lived without nose, one eye, no cheeks, and tongue half bitten. Oh no. Enid, and you're laughing at that? And Ravan says, hello, Carol. Carol says, trying to change the trying to change the topic. And Enid says, Star, my goodness. Carol's like, hi, sweet Star. Star says, yes, let's change this topic. Cricket says, definitely a veggie burger, Carol. LOL. Carol says, I'm waiting on a large ice order. Woo! I'm expecting two things that were sent to me through pirate ship. They're coming in our mail, but our mail doesn't come till late, between 4 and 6:30 p.m. And lately it's been after dark, so I don't get it till the next day. Enid said, no laughing at my own humor. Carol says, I'm having shredded pork tacos. Ooh. Sounds yummy, Carol. Enid says, I might eat leftovers ham, but I'm not hungry yet. Neither am I, Enid. Cricket's like, lost my appetite. Enid says, coffee suppresses my appetite, especially with all the junk I put in it. I hear you there, Enid. Cricket says, so how's the weather where everyone is? Right now it is 29 degrees. This morning it was like 19. And it's supposed to get up to 41, I think, today. But it's very sunny today. Carol says we are making navy bean soup with our pork bone today. Cool. My husband can't have beans. He developed an allergic reaction. Enid says overcast and 53. Really? It's that warm there? Ravon says someone stole my stick. I got that cane to protect myself from that tiger or some panthers roaming nearby. Tomorrow I gotta go find me another one. Do you think a stick will protect you from a tiger, Ravant? Enid says, the heck, my German smartwatch has lost its marbles. It keeps buzzing me. Storm alert. There is no storm imminent. Ravant says it's 26 here, that's Celsius, so we'll sleep without a blanket tonight. 26 Celsius? Yep, sure, why not? Pop it on the snout, bad kitty. You're funny. Mm. Protect your chickens. That's all I've got to say, Ravant. Crickets like you need Crocodile Dundee for that tiger. Ravant says that stick won't do anything to a tiger, but it's to beat on a large saucepan, make some noise, and try to scare it away. Enid says, laugh out loud, Cricket. I loved those movies as a kid. Crocodile Dundee visits India. Ravant says, I am the only Dundee my chickens got. Yep, you are. Enid says, how do you protect your flock from cobras, tigers, and tigers? Ha ha, milk, ha ha. Cricket says you can try and give it a big bowl of milk. Enid says shake a bag of cat treats. Okay, Mimi is here. Hey, how are you? We're having laughs. And some gross comments were put out. And where's Enid? Okay. Hey, Mimi, says Enid. And Ravon says, laugh out loud, Cricket. Hey, Enid hugs, says Mimi. Laugh out loud, Stitches. Geez, it's like an extreme security system. Cricket says I can send you some catnip for the tiger. And Ravant says, hello, Cat Doof. And Mimi is sore but good. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Enid says that's the last thing anyone needs, a giant cat stoned out of its mind on catnip. Mimi says, hi, India, hugs. Enid says, make the tiger a giant ball of yarn to play with. We need to send him some yarn. Sorry. Stoned tiger, LOL. Crickets, laugh out loud. Laugh out loud, Enid says, Revant. Cricket says, a giant cat stoned on catnip chasing a yarn ball. So we're all going to have to get together now, and we're all going to have to send him some yarn, and he can make a big yarn ball with it all, okay? Got another text. No, it's not. Brabant says, that's a picture nobody would forget, Cricket. Enid says, laps up some milk and takes a nap. You'll have a pet tiger in no time. Oh. You keep feeding him catnip, he'll keep coming back. And he could eat your rats and cobras. Ravan says, you know, those tigers aren't afraid of the elephants, but they are scared of fireworks. Well, so it's just about every other animal that hears them. But better than a firework is my neighbor. She yells louder than 10 people. Wow. Cricket says I got plenty of bottle rockets. Yeah, they're legal here. Um, and I know they sell them year round in some states around here, like Missouri. They sell them year round. I threw yarn in your window, Star. All right. Star teaches English in India. And Ravan says we got similar rockets here too. Bottle rockets are fireworks. So, what's the name of your town, your village, Ravant? The part of India where you live. You said you live south of the equator, right? How cold does it get there and how hot does it get there? This is what I got left of this third skein of puzzle yarn. Ravan says south of India, the province is called Andhra Pradesh. The coldest it gets is 19 Celsius, and the hottest is 45 Celsius. Wow, that is hot. 19 Celsius is nice, though, isn't it? It's what, about 60 degrees? (45 Celsius is about 120. Wow. Andhra. I'm gonna look it up. Pradesh. Interesting. I tried growing lettuce, but it didn't work. I tried strawberries, but also it didn't work. Okay. Cricket says I have baby chickens and hatched today. Cool. Ground nuts and chilies grow best here. That's wonderful. I'm having trouble growing anything except garlic. Wow, Cricket, did you post the video yet? Cricket says we have an incubator. It's neat to watch them hatch. Cool. That must be so cool. And Enid says lettuce bolts. Bolts? I have a few videos up, but haven't did any recent. Okay. That's quite all right. I just come on when my husband's not home. I like making videos when he's not home either, also. So he went to go help some guys move the stuff out of the building, and so I got online. Ravant says, oh, and also turmeric. Next month I'm planning to raise garlic too, Michelle. Awesome. Well, I'm growing it. I put it in the ground in early October or early November because we had some, and so it's going to germinate underground all winter long. And in the spring, it's going to start growing above ground. Because right now it is very cold. And it says, yeah, flowers or something. Have one of my husbands bathing a chicken. Yeah, I watched that one. I don't know how you kept a straight face, but okay. Ravan says, I got marigolds, chrysanthemums, and mayflowers. Cool. Okay, show us when you harvest, Michelle. All right, will do. I showed a picture of the garlic we got out of our garden in one of my videos, my past videos. Ravan says, I bathed my chicken once and used the blow dryer. He is a good boy. Aha. So we harvest in June or July. Here we don't have hot heat right now. It is cold. June, okay, noted. 6 months. Cricket says my son took a baby chicken which grew up to be a rooster, and it sits on his lap like a cat and protects him. It will fog you if you try to touch my son. Wow. He calls him Boomer. Ravan says, wow, I stayed up more than my daily hours. I am gonna sleep now. It's been fun. I laughed a lot today. I needed that. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Thank you, Michelle, for the devotion. Thank you for being here, Ravant. And I enjoyed the laughter too. Hey, Mimi, see my lamb? I finished him at Christmas Day. I made his tail. This was Loops and Threads kit. Good night, Star, says Enid. And Ravan says, good night, everyone. Sleep well, Star. Cricket says, good night, Star. Ravan says, the lamb is bald. He needs some hair. I thought this was his hair. Probably needs more, though, huh? I have problems with that pattern. More hair. Okay. He is cute, though. Thank you. Hey, if you find a chicken pattern, maybe that'll be my next amigurumi. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Ravan says, bye, Enid Cricket, Cat Do. How are you, Lydia? Good night, Star. Sleep well. Ravan says, hello, Lydia, and bye, Lydia. Lydia says, enjoying my day off. Awesome. Ravan says, bye, Michelle. Goodbye, Ravan. Thank you for being here. It's been fun. Cricket says, make him some red curls. What, kind of like my doll? Red curls like her? Lydia says, hi, Star. Star is on the other side of the world. He's going to bed. But How are you, Lydia? And what are you doing? What are you working on today? Since you don't have to work. How was your Christmas, Lydia? Mimi says, sweet, love it, so cute. Thank you. I'm working on my corner to corner Afghan. Cricket says, too bad you couldn't find a pair of small little glasses to put on him, too. That's a thought. I've got the wire for the jewelry making. Mimi says, bye, Star, hugs. This was the only craft item I got for Christmas. My daughter and her fiance got me these tulip hooks. I'm using the J hook. So I'm so happy with this. But I didn't get any yarn for Christmas because I've got a lot here. Lydia says, I'm going to learn myself knitting needles. My Christmas was good. Good. Yeah, I've got knitting needles. I knit a little bit, but I'm not very good at it. I prefer crochet. Cricket says, there you go, and glue some little gems on the corners of the glasses. Oh, it'll be a classy sheep. Mimi says, hi, Lydia, hugs. And Lydia says, hi to Mimi. Other than this, I got a accessory kit for my Instapot. I've got a cookbook for my Instapot and an electric can opener, which I asked for. That was from my son and daughter-in-law. My husband got me a hair dryer that styles your hair as you with different attachments. And my mother got me a lighted mirror for that magnifies. And we've got a coat on order for me and a bathing suit because I've put on weight since the last time I wore a bathing suit, which was about 3 years ago. Lydia's, okay, I read that one. Cricket says, there you go, glue some little, yeah. Hi, Lydia, hugs. Hi, Mimi, says Lydia, and Cricket retracted a message. I sewed together a teddy bear and put glasses on him with a chain down the back to hold the glasses on his face like the librarians do. Oh, that is so cute, Cricket. Lydia says, can someone drop my link, please, and thank you. Okay, well, there's Mimi and Cricket are moderators in here. My tablet keeps messing up, says Cricket. There it is, Carol. Thank you. And Lydia says, thank you, Carol. I've got a little space heater near me, and it's keeping my legs nice and warm because it's plugged in right by where my legs are. I also turned up the heat about an hour ago in the house because it was cold. It was 62 degrees because we turn our temperature down that low for at night. And I didn't turn it back up until just about an hour ago. But I am feeling better than I was last week. Because last week I had a little bit of a cold still. Cricket says, I'm still learning how to navigate all the things on YouTube. I am so computer illiterate. Me too, Cricket. Took me a while to figure out how to edit a video, and I still don't do it very well. But I try. I'll get more comfortable with it eventually. Cricket says I don't let it, I just redo the whole thing. That's usually what I do too. But when you do lives and you say something that you're not supposed to say, you got to edit that out. And I ended up editing, more than just a second or two. I ended up editing out like 10 minutes of it. So that's okay though. Carol, I'm going to need your help when I get ready because I'm going to be probably decreasing soon on my corner to corner, and I'm going to need your help. We'll probably do a conference call one of those days, a video call. Cricket says, I'm scared to do a live. Well, I didn't do a live right away either. It took a while for me to feel comfortable enough to do that. Cricket says, I think I'm finally up to 95 subscribers. When I reach 150, I'm going to do a giveaway. Yay. All right, Cricket. Yeah, these are nice. These tulip hooks. So I guess I'll do a live then too. So I better get more smart on this computer. Yeah. All right, I'll be there, Cricket. Most likely. If I'm available, I'll be there when you have a live. I think I'm gonna head out though. I've been on almost 3 hours, and I'm gonna go make myself something for lunch because it's just afternoon here, and I'm kind of getting hungry. The pie didn't cut it for me. Held me for a couple hours, a few hours, but yeah, you all have a great day, all right? Thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you all are here. It's been a good video, good live. We had a lot of laughs. It was fun. And I'm gonna find a recipe for the Instant Pot. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Bye for now.